guys, this is Jennifer, or 150 pounds or bust, and this is my weekly weigh-in video. I didn't do a weigh-in video last week just because I didn't lose any weight, so there's really no point. It would have been a waste of time. But I'm going to try, and even if I don't lose weight, to come on here and post a video. I don't have the motivation to if I don't lose any weight. But anyways, let's get right down to it. So I maintained the week before. I didn't gain any weight and I didn't lose any weight, which is really disappointing because it's the very beginning of my weight loss where I restarted it, and it should come off easier is what I thought, but it didn't. So at the beginning of last week I was 229 pounds. Well, let me start off by saying like what I did differently this week. After I had that stall on the weight loss, I got really disappointed, so I started looking up things, and I've never been a diet person. If you've watched my previous videos, I've always just been a calorie counter. But one of my friends had told me about the low carb diet, so I decided why not go ahead and try it. You know, it can't hurt, right? So I did the low carb diet for last week, and it has gone fantastic so far. I started on May 3rd, so today is actually my 5th day on it, and I've had a 5-pound weight loss this week, so absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy. I feel that really makes up for last week. Yeah, so that brought me down to 224 pounds, which is the lowest I have been in 7 years. Yeah, 7 years. It's just fantastic. So that I've lost 44 pounds so far on my weight loss journey. And that brings me down to 74 pounds to my goal. So that number keeps dropping, and I'm so happy to see it drop. That also brings me to 36.44% of my weight loss is complete. And I have lost 16.41% of my body weight. So I'm always so happy about that. So I want to tell you guys about 2 things that I learned about this week. And one of them is the Facebook group, Curves Galore Weight Loss Group. I'll put the link up here so you guys can know how to spell it. The YouTube is fantastic, but it's so hard to have time to sit down and make a video, upload the video, to get that kind of connection. Whereas the Facebook group is it's fantastic because it's so many people that are on YouTube already, and they're sharing their stories on a daily basis. So it's like a daily, by moment interaction with people. So if you're struggling with something that day, you can go on there and write about it, and people will give you their advice or tips on how they struggle through it. So I found it so helpful. So if you guys have a chance, check it out. And the second is a website called the50millionpounds.com. Basically, it's a website for you to go on and track your activity, and there's teams set up, and it's basically a 15-pound 30-day challenge. And so you can go on teams, and you can see how you're doing versus how someone else is doing. And there is a YouTube group set up for it. Okay, it's the YouTube family. It's YouTube is spelled U-T-U-B. I'll put it up here. But yeah, anyways, those things helped me out this week. But yeah, so that's it, guys. I'm gonna set a goal of 2 pounds for next week. Hopefully I get it. Because I'd like to get out of the 220s sometime soon, by the end of May at the least, and then hopefully out of the 200s by the end of June. Oh God, I can't wait to be in Wonderland. Anyways, if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave it below. If you guys need some more information on the low carb diet that I'm doing, I'd be happy to post the link to the page. It's the Atkins diet. But when I tell people it's the Atkins diet, they're like, oh, that's so unhealthy for you. But what I've been doing is basically doing the low carb version for Atkins, but I'm still staying below my 1,200 calories a day. So I'm not like just sitting here shoving a bunch of food and like meat and cheese in my face. I'm still watching my calorie intake. But I found it very useful for me. It's been extremely hard because if you guys watched my video, my tag video, the one thing I said that I could not give up was pasta, and I've had to do that this week. Like today is Mother's Day, so I'm going over to my boyfriend's mom's house, and he's making her lasagna, and I don't get to have any. And I love lasagna so much, but the way I figured it is I've gotten to eat the way I wanted to eat for 25 years. I can take a year out of that time to eat the way I should be eating. Alright guys, so I will see you next week, hopefully with a 2-pound weight loss. Until then, keep pushing YouTube.